In today's episode, we'll dive deep into Sisyphe bookstore digital brain and explore how a traditional bookstore embraces AI and big data. Continue listening to Professor Ali's observation of Chongqing's uncovering the Chongqing wisdom in megacity governance. Join American influencer Joey as he experiences the speed and excitement of Chongqing's yellow Ferrari. And finally, see how overseas netizens are commenting on Chongqing's East Railway Station. Last week, we learned about the development of Sisyphe bookstore, and today, let's dive deeper into its operational core.
That's right. This traditional bookstore actually uses AI algorithm to predict book sales, and the flow of each book is closely tied to data.
Let's take a look at how Sisyphe is reshaping the traditional bookstore with technology.
就到了我们的总部大楼，总部在这上面。
For those who truly want to understand Sisyphe, a walk through its stores won't be enough. Behind it all is a complex system that few can imagine.
When you look at a bookstore like this, you may not see its complexity on the surface, but the complexity behind its operation is beyond imagination. At Sisyphe's headquarters, we run 20 systems over 80 departments and nearly 300 specialized lines. It's only by putting all of these elements in place that we're able to keep hundreds of Sisyphe stores running smoothly. We manage every single book to the highest standard. To decide which ones to pick, we rely on the professional expertise of our team along with our algorithms. They determine whether a book enters Sisyphe's central inventory, and from there, whether it's distributed to each store. Every day, we decide where and how each book is displayed and circulated within the store. What we're really exploring is how a cultural product can achieve high turnover in the retail sector in a more refined way. Among these books, the focus should be on works that provide some kind of spiritual support, especially classics like Stefan Zweig's Letter from an Unknown Woman. Its significance lies in reminding us that in a fast-paced era where people constantly stimulate their dopamine, people rarely find time to slow down and reflect. After all, we are spiritual beings. So presenting this type of book today, I think it carries a very positive meaning.
From a single store to nearly 500, Sisyphe is now evolving into its 3.0 era. It's no longer just a bookstore.
Our philosophy is to participate in shaping the spiritual life of local community. In other words, we represent culture. Bookstores and books are the most essential carriers of culture. Opening chain bookstores is what we need to do to develop the cultural philosophy of Sisyphe. This is the foundational logic behind it. In the future, Sisyphe will enter its 3.0 era. It will become a culture-based composite platform built upon chain stores using cultural services as the anchor to serve our readers, helping them experience a greater richness in culture. From a societal perspective, this is about cultivating everyone's cultural growth, a process of continuous development.
Lojan, in the previous episode, Professor Ali took us on a walking tour of Chongqing's three-dimensional urban space. Today, he'll share even deeper insights.
Yes, he particularly mentioned that Chongqing's three-dimensional city planning offers new ideas for the governance of megacities worldwide.
Let's continue listening to Professor Ali's insights and see how he interprets the governance wisdom of this AT magical city.
Well, having studied urban development in cities worldwide, what makes Chongqing unique? And what do you think other cities can learn from Chongqing's innovations?
The fact that a city like Chongqing has multiple layers and the layers are visible. So you have very old fabric, sometimes you go to a very new fabric, and they are next to each other, which is sometimes you can see them next to each other, which is very beautiful to have. And the way that they worked with each other is something very unique as well. The dialogue between urban environments are very unique as well. So that to me, for such a big city, again, is very unique. It has such a diverse living environments and communities, which is perhaps if you are here as a resident, you may not be able to see as much, but as a visitor, if you really observe, it's quite visible that there are different localities, which I really thought to highlight. The fact that the city is also a very big hub for food culture plays a big part in here. It's also very much embedded in every part of the city. And sometimes you can go somewhere very unknown, perhaps on a riverside, and have a coffee or have a drink or have a tea or have a beer. But that really is a part of the social life that the city offers, which is quite different to many cities that you can experience.
Well, Chongqing is the only municipality in Western China with over 30 million people. It is also at the forefront of modern governance of megacities in China. So what insights can the governance of megacities like Chongqing offer to the world?
I think the megacities, they're always very difficult to be managed, of course, but I think cities like this are good examples in terms of how every layer plays its part. I always, and that's what goes back to the earlier comment, that the city is more like a live entity, and that liveliness is there, but every aspect of the city is working in some sort of ecosystem, some sort of cohesion, which is very different to bigger cities that they focus on finance, for example. And that's the beauty of Chongqing, because then it's not focusing on one particular industry or one particular part, and it has multiple industries, multiple parts, and they actually work in a very nice cohesive way together. And that is very unique, because you want to make sure that there are no silos between, let's say, different departmental structures, or there's no gaps between particular urban environments. So there is a sort of ecosystem needs to happen for megacities of this size to make sure that it can operate very healthily, of course. And I think Chongqing offers that very good.
Well, what do you think makes Chongqing stand out as an international city? What are their unique advantages?
Yeah. The Chongqing government is definitely focusing on that connectivity, the infrastructure development that is happening to connect the city with the bigger region in the Southeast Asia in particular, and the other regions in East Asia to start with, but also to Europe and other places. That connectivity is very important. And believe it or not, but Brisbane is also sister city to Chongqing. So it's 20 years that the two are sister cities. So I think the cities that become sister cities, they have some shared commonalities. I think Chongqing has quite a lot to offer in terms of creating shared commonalities with other cities as well, and that's something they can invest in to enhance the internationalization as much as they can. I think this openness that is offered in Chongqing really puts Chongqing in a map that can become a good international platform. I just hope that people who are going to read the book, hopefully local people, would see it, would go through these places with a different lens, a different perspective, not just as a daily users or daily residents. And I hope that can be a very good experience for people.
Lojan, do you remember that American influencer Joey who knows Chongqing better than the locals?
Yes, of course. I remember this time he experienced the legendary yellow Ferrari, and I heard the speed made him grip the handrails the entire time.
This American tour guide also felt the ups and downs of Chongqing, checking out the unique local stores in Jiao Lane. Let's follow his camera and continue this cyber journey.
All right, now the next transportation, you know what you can take here in Chongqing, China? You can take a yellow taxi. But here, they call it the yellow Ferrari. Do you want to know why? Because apparently they're so fast. And I already, when I landed at the airport, I saw how fast they are. So let's go. Let's try out the yellow Ferrari in China. 我们去下哈姆，只有几百米，你确定不冲吗？可以啊，快点，快点！我听说这里的 taxi 很快，对吧？ Let's go.
Wow, this yellow Ferrari is very nice, you know? The interior, it's all black, you know, oh my God. Bro, yeah, this guy is going crazy. Wait, he's not lying, bro. He's not lying. This is so true. Like, I see how, look at this. Go, look over this way. Look at this.
Now we are on the yellow Ferrari.
Yeah, the yellow Ferrari, bro. Yellow Ferrari. It's pretty fast. I would say pretty fast. I mean, right now there's a lot of traffic, but this guy knows how to drive. He knows the cities in and out.
our driver is really local. They'll send us
very
to the Xiaohaoli. We're gonna head to Xiaohaoli.
Yeah, let's go. See you. This is your first tour. I'll show you the real Chongqing.
Where are we going, sir?
I'm showing you around the best places here in Chongqing. All right. See, I've been here many times. Many times. Do I know what they serve? No, I don't.
I believe you. Erhuo.
This is what it's like living in Chongqing. A lot of stairs, a lot of levels, you know?
You're local. You're the real local.
I'm real local, you know? But I'm not local enough because guess what? We didn't bring an umbrella. Sometimes randomly it will rain.
Yeah, we try this handshake. So this is like the LA handshake. Also, handshakes are also kind of like a bro thing, right? Like
Yeah.
a bro thing, like you have all these different ones. Okay, we're good.
Go.
Here, pinky, finger, thumb. And then 1, 2, snap out.
Yeah, so we're here right now, and I'm in the bookstore. It's also a coffee shop, which is interesting. And we have one of the most popular books in Chinese. Yeah, it's called 论语. I don't know if there's notes in it.
It's all about, Confucius.
Oh, so this is purposely in here.
Everyone in China, even a toddler, knows that.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude. Oh. 我看到了拼音。So, see.
It's for you.
Yeah, this is for me. Yeah. Wow. Interesting book. 他当然喜欢了，他不喜欢他不知道，不是几件，他玩的不开心。Okay, not bad. I understood it.
Hey guys, that's all for today's vlog. Thanks, Joy, for joining us for today's ride.
Thank you, bro. I'm so happy I got to show him around Chongqing. Like, I'm a real Chongqing person. So, like, make sure that when you watch this video that you comment and tell him more places he should go because he's new to Chongqing.
Damn, thank you guys. Thank you, Joy. I'll see
Thanks,
you.
guys.
We'll see you next time.
Recently, Venezuelan vlogger Rafa Goes Around, with 95,000 followers, posted a vlog about Chongqing's East Railway Station that went viral on YouTube.
In the video, he showcases the station's intelligent facilities and seamless transfers. Foreign netizens are leaving comments saying they want to experience this future station themselves.
Let's take a look at what netizens are saying. That's all for today's episode. Thanks everyone, and thanks to Lojan for her wonderful insights.
Thanks, Alex, and thank you all for tuning in.
Let's meet, showcasing new Chongqing to the world. I'm your host, Alex. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Goodbye.